Welcome to Look Around Florida, and Sean will be with you next.
Hey guys, how y'all doing tonight? Welcome to Look Around Florida. I'm your host, Sean McFall. We got a lot of cool things happen this weekend. A lot. I love seeing what camps and brigades and regions were out there doing the past couple weeks, celebrating Confederate Heritage Month. Before something flies out of my mouth, let's get that out of the way. I'm waiting for a few people to comment in the chat log. And as soon as people start saying hi, 1209 in the house. Welcome, buddy. So as soon as we get a few more people in the chat, Jeffro, what do you mean by that? What flag do you want up? Specify the pirate flag, weird flags. Hey, Roy and Linda, how y'all doing tonight? So we're starting to get people in the chat. I got a cool thing I literally just got done working on. I spent a couple hours working on it tonight when I got home. So I'm going to be working on another video here in a little bit. Pictures I've taken over the years from the with the OCR girls. Okay, Jeffro, I'm glad you cleared that up. So I'm working on some videos, kind of slideshow video type thing. Yeah. Woo! Hey, Beth. So I'm working on some slideshow videos. One to help out the OCR girls. I got one I literally just got done. Took me a couple hours to work with, adjust the pictures and all that the way and I do want to say thank you to everybody that sent me pictures since Saturday. Hey, Lee Norris. Correctly. OCR's not just girls. There's men in it too. Men are considered thorns. Women are considered roses. Speaking of that, the Florida OCR needs to know if you're a member, you're going to Trenton when the SCV doing their reunion. The OCR will be having their reunion at the same time, different building, but Kim Stevens did put this out. She needs to know how many are going. So if you don't know who Kim Stevens is, yes, Lee, you're right. If you don't know who Kim Stevens is and you're going, you can go message me, Linda in the chat. If you're OCR and you're going to Trenton next month, I'm going to try to see if our division commander can get on, Calvin Hart, sometime this month. If he's available, get him on to give us a what to expect for the reunion that's coming up next month. So if you're in the Florida Division SCV, we have a couple of amendments that we needed to vote on this week, next month. So please talk to your camps and your brigades and your regions about those amendments. At least to your camp commanders and adjutants. You should be talking about that this month at your camp meetings. Excuse me. So you camp officers have an idea when they're at reunion how the camp feels, and so you can vote properly. So as soon as we get a couple more people in the chat, I'm going to give a So Camp 1209 did their memorial this weekend. I love seeing those pictures, by the way, 1209. You guys are chewing bubblegum and kicking ass. So this weekend, Southwest region got together. We did our Confederate Memorial Day this past Saturday. We had people from all over Southwest region there. Tampa, St. Pete, Fort Myers, Collier County. We had even people that came over from Fort Pierce area came over. So LaBelle area. So we had quite a bit of people from all over. And don't forget that the camp that was Hope putting it on was a Cow Cavalry camp in Arcadia. We did our event at the Fort Ogden Cemetery this past weekend. It's a special place for my camp's namesake is buried there, Lieutenant Bogus of the Florida Cow Cavalry. He was a lieutenant in Captain Henry's group. All right, there's Jimbo. So the video I worked on today, the past couple hours, were based on the video pictures that multiple camps and people took this weekend. So I wanted to give that out. Multiple people sent me their pictures, or they tagged me in their pictures, and I used their pictures in this video. So, hey, Dylan, hey, Leon. So I just want to get, remember, division reunions next month. Get your paperwork in. Direct quote from our division commander. No more ancestral stuff for the program. It is booked. It's already off to the printers. No more. Hey, I love talking about my ancestor. I know you guys too. There we go. So, let me unreveal a video that I worked on the last couple hours. This is to say thank you to everybody that showed up at our Confederate Memorial Day service this past weekend. We had about 40, 50 people there, so it was quite amazing. So I don't know if the sound's going to work. I'm still working on it, but timing is everything. I'm still working on it. How did it come out? Give me feedback. I'm still working on it, adding pictures as they come in. Hope you all appreciate it. I am going to be working on one this weekend. I have nothing going on other than some stuff with my truck at the dealership, minor stuff, routine stuff. But Jim, I'm trying to figure that out, how the music that I've downloaded to get that added. That's one thing I am working on, Jim. Thank you. I know. You're right, Keith. Just like this show. Practice makes perfect. So at this event, okay, Linda, good point. More historical tunes. Okay, good point. I love feedback. Hey, I'm still trying to figure quite a bit of stuff out, so I appreciate feedback. I am going to be working on one video this weekend. Pretty much same type, but I'm going to take everybody in the division that put out Memorial Day pictures. As long as you guys are okay and cool with it, I'm going to take your pictures and do the same thing. And that will be the next show. Keep in mind, you need to get your division awards and national awards into Rick Roberts and Calvin Hart now. And it doesn't necessarily have to be somebody from your camp that you're submitting for an award. Keep that in mind. If you need more information about the awards, please look at our previous episode when Rick Roberts was on. We talked about just that. So this month is kind of like a calm before the storm, so to speak. Division SCV Florida Division reunion. The OCR Florida reunion, whatever you want to call it, is the same weekend. Usually held right across the street. Oh, okay. So, this weekend I did a speech on Lieutenant Bogus. I'm still learning quite a bit on him. I was looking for more about his achievements for the Confederacy. That's what I wanted to talk about. So I'm working on that. Probably do a presentation on that next week. So bagpipes, you got it, Jimbo. I might be able to do that with Amazing Grace on bagpipes. I just have to figure out I'm doing it through my phone. There's that video. So it's a program, it's an app that I downloaded. It works great for slideshows. I'm still trying to figure out how to add music that I've downloaded. There's a list of music that's in there, but music that I've downloaded. I'm trying to figure that out. But not bad for a couple hour type thing, trying to arrange pictures and all that stuff. Going through, making sure I didn't miss any pictures that you lovely gentlemen and ladies have sent in. So, any cool? Oh, I did want to. Let me bring this up. A cool event's coming up in about 2 weeks. I did. Yeah, I shared it on our Facebook page. The Stonewall Jackson Camp 1381 is hosting their third annual picnic at the point Saturday, May 13th. This year, May 13th at 12 noon. War Memorial Park, Bay Pines Boulevard, Shelter 5, St. Pete, Florida. I'm going with that one. That one's in a couple weeks. It looks like a fun event. Get the touch base with Randy Bailey, Bobby, all those guys in St. Pete. I don't really get to see and Rick. I don't really get to see them that much, but when I do get a chance to see them, it's a blessing. Jim, how was the mortar? I just want to say Jim Odell, he brought his mortar down this weekend. Eric Smith brought his one of his mountain hounsers down. We had quite a bit of people there. So, yeah, Finley's brigade was busy this past week. Okay, trying to make sure I got everything. Okay, yep. Nobody sent me any stuff in other than pictures from this past weekend. Keith, I'll get with your camp commander here in the next couple of days to see if it's all right to use his pictures. As I'm working on a slideshow on what we did with the division. Exactly, Dylan. We're gonna get the word out early for next year. I want to make that an awesome event. We had a mortar, a cannon. I'm hoping to get more cannon crews there next year. More reenactors there. My reenactment unit was there. I want it bigger and better, more the merrier. Then afterwards, after the memorial service, we kind of flooded a restaurant there in Arcadia. But Dylan gave him a heads up before we walked in. I do want to say happy birthday to Pacific Camp. It is their 71st birthday of their camp. Congratulations, Camp 1209. Ooh, that's right, Lee. That's right, Lee. That maybe we can get them down. So Camp 1209, happy 71st birthday. Woohoo! Congratulations. You know what? I just found my camp charter. I got to figure out when my camp was birthed. I probably knew and I probably forgot. Yes, Jim. Slim's is a good restaurant. I enjoyed their beef sandwich. Yeah, somebody accidentally put their hot sauce barbecue on their sandwich. Didn't realize it. I'm not gonna mention their names. He knows who he is. So everything's kind of quieted down this month. Because last month it was Confederate Memorial Month. Well, Dylan, we can definitely talk about that at our next camp meeting because we have all the stuff. We can do hamburgers and hot dog type thing. Just an idea but I'm not the camp commander. I'm the camp adjutant. So that would be up to our camp commander and our camp if they want to do that. I kind of like the idea, Granted, it was warm out. We had a good breeze going. That was a blessing, seeing all the flags flying. Thank you to Jeff Kahn and David King for coming down and being part of the color guard. Various different people took part. I'm waiting on a video to hit me as soon as Dylan finds out that their video is done. I'll post that video on Look Around as soon as me or Dylan gets it. I see quite a bit of people went to Stone Mountain this weekend. Looked like a cool event. Our commander in chief and our command staff up at HQ was there. From what I'm hearing, there was a couple of protests, but everything was peaceful. No problems that I've heard of. So I'm making sure I got everything. Ready. So far, so good. Just want to give you a quick update. What's going on in the division. Everybody's gearing for June right now. Relaxed month right now because next month's going to be a busy month for all of us division officers and division command staff. So get your stuff in for reunion, SCV and OCR. I'd love to see you there. And if you love this broadcast, come up to me up at the division reunion and say, hey, you, Sean, I love what you're doing. Keep it up. So with that being said, that video took me a lot longer than what I expected to work on it. So, stay Southern. I love all you guys. And I'm hoping I'm going to reach out to our division commander to see if he's available sometime this month. Get him on and give us a rundown of division reunion. Most of you camp commanders and adjutants have been getting emails from him and Rick Roberts. So see if he's available. Thank you to Lynn. If you're still looking for the DVD on the Cow Cavalry, Dylan's in the chat. Feel free to poke her. Dylan, are they $10 or $5? I forget what you said. Not only that, the Tampa OCR did a wonderful book. I was able to look at it this weekend. It talks about some of the Florida Confederate veterans in there and some of the stories in there. I'll be picking a book up this year at Division Reunion. I want to say thank you to all the Tampa OCR girls that worked on it. Thank you, Dylan. They're $5 for the DVD. Yeah. I'm going to be getting a book at Reunion, and I will be doing a presentation on that video. Exactly. Thank you, Linda. Keep in mind, it is due season. So get your stuff in to your camp commanders and adjutants. That way, they can take care of division. They can take care of national. So don't forget dues. Get them in. With that being said, thank you for joining me tonight. Thanks, Dylan. Yeah, that book, the book that the Tampa OCR girls are $25 a piece. If you would like one, hit up Donna or Mary McPherson, or wait to the division reunion. I tell you what, I went through the book. It's awesome. If I had cash on me, I would have bought one right then and there. All right, till next time, gentlemen and ladies, have a good night. And let's see which video I'm going to end the night with.
When my mother was in college, she danced with Confederate veterans. To me, it wasn't that far away. My father knew this. My mother knew this. Almost 50 years ago, I joined the Sons of Confederate Veterans. In those days, we weren't concerned about saving monuments or any of those things. That wasn't necessary. In fact, none of us had any remote idea that it would ever come up. We can't just sit there and react. We have to be proactive. Or, as Robert E. Lee said, the best way to disrupt your enemy's plans is to strike first. Everyone should do all in his power to collect and disseminate the truth, in the hope that it may find a place in history and descend to posterity. History is not the relation of campaigns and battles and generals or other individuals, but that which shows the principles for which the South contended and which justified her struggle for those principles. If you're looking for some place to be where you think you're going to accomplish something to save our history, go to the Sons of Confederate Veterans. I'm Thomas Lee Jesse. I'm a descendant of Private Daughtery Gilmer, a Confederate veteran.
Thank you for joining me tonight. If you don't know who that is, he's in the Florida Division and he goes to Reunion. So if you want to get him for your next camp meeting, whatever, feel free to go talk to him. That's Thomas Jesse. Does a great job on Robert E. Lee. So thank you for joining me tonight. Have a good night.